With headlines like these and tweets like these, brands and businesses are under a microscopic lens more than ever before to put inclusion and diversity at the forefront of what they do, and for good reason. Since the explosion of the Black Lives Matter movement last year, we've seen brands step up with their monumental efforts while others stood down and were subsequently called out for their lack of effort, even canceled. Let's take a look at some of the brands that have made inclusion a mandate instead of a moment in time. Coca-Cola has been regarded as one of the OGs of inclusive marketing, as seen in this 1971 commercial titled, "I'd Like to Buy the World a Coke."
Teach the world to sing with me.
Showcasing different races and ethnicities over one common interest made this ad stand out for its time. But as we've seen, Coca-Cola has maintained their values well beyond with consistent marketing approaches throughout the decades. Take, for example, their Share a Coke campaign in 2013 that saw diverse names front and center on their classic bottles. Hard to argue what their brand values are when they continue to repeat diversity-driven messages many times over, creatively and tactfully. In 2018, the popular dating app Bumble released the Find Me on Bumble campaign that showed off their roster of real-life users, and with that, we saw faces from different cultural backgrounds that felt true to dating as a whole. This campaign not only showed what the app is all about, but the range of people, their race, and life experiences. A powerful way to connect with new users who might be able to see themselves as a success story too. When it comes to relating to the public upon first glance, Sephora Canada's multi-chapter We Belong to Something Beautiful campaign hasn't skipped a beat. The global beauty brand has solidified themselves as a leader in inclusion with one consistent message, rolled out annually and broken down by cultural occasions, showcasing different collaborators who speak candidly about their traditions on Canadian soil. Most recently, the 5th iteration of the Lunar New Year campaign featured 2 Canadian influencers speaking about the beauty of their heritage, with the brand as a secondary thought. A great example of leading with compelling stories before products. Although these brands have been leading with an all-encompassing agenda since day one, this doesn't mean that it's too late for others to follow suit. Brands, big and small, have a social responsibility to speak to their consumers by representing them, not just once, but in everything they pursue, post, and promote.